just how important a partner is France for Israel?
Well, it's first and foremost, it's a very important member of the European Union. It became even more significant when Britain is leading part of the leadership of the European Union, and also the bilateral relations between Israel and France, and including the historical one, definitely from the foundation of the state of Israel and the support of France, of Israel. So I think it's important. But we have also to remember this is part of a big occasion of commemoration of the 75th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz. There will be many heads of state there. So in a way, it's also an opportunity to look at the wider issues.
Now, Macron also today addressing members of Israel's French community, this as at home in France. There's a resurgence of anti-Semitic incidents. What has the French government done about this? Because Macron, in a statement released today to mark this visit, or on the occasion of this visit, he talked about fighting anti-Semitism every day. But how much has he really done about it?
Well, I think the fact is that many French Jews don't feel safe enough, whether they still live in France and they make sure that they have also a plan B in Israel or already moved to Israel. It means that these reassurances are not enough and more needs to be done. President Macron is right that this needs to be dealt with on a daily basis, but there are still anti-Semitic attacks. And Jewish people in France don't feel safe enough, or it's not safe enough to stay there, or not to feel that they need to keep one eye on living France. And this is regrettable if we think about France as one of the first, if not the first country in Europe to grant Jews full emancipation.
And is that a trend across Europe, this uptake in anti-Semitic incidents?
I think, yes, it happens also here in the UK, it happens in other places, but I think we also need to look at it as part of a bigger trend with the rise of populism, of nationalism, of nativism. It released this unfortunate genie out of the bottle of racism against different community, and one of them that never been suppressed enough in Europe, the one of anti-Semitism. We've seen in a recent report that there are quite a few countries, including in East Europe, that topped this unfortunate league of anti-Semitism. So, which tells us that not enough is done in terms of education, in terms of enforcement the force of the law, and this next government should take it seriously, not see it just as a small margin issue, but something that needs to be dealt with to nip it. It's very bad.